My name's Rachel Polchapek, and my experience with economy restoration started about probably 2 years ago. My husband and I were building our home, and we were having a really hard time coming up with contractors that were responding in a timely manner or could give me answers to the questions that I had. When I called Economy, I was immediately greeted with Rob, and he scheduled an appointment, came out within days. After that, he came out a second time with Justin. They both have fantastic attitudes, are very open, great ideas. They were willing to work with me in terms of the budget that I had, gave me a couple different ideas in the process, and were just really open and willing to help, and we were in a dire situation at the time. We also experienced some trouble with some other contractors, and they were able to help kind of give a lending hand on other people that they trust. Through the process, there was a certain look that I wanted, and the look that I wanted was definitely out of budget, but they were willing to help and kind of come up with some different ideas on what would work, and we were able to compromise. They helped us get set up with financing, and here we are. Extremely easy to work with, very prompt. Anytime I had a question or a concern, I called, and they were very happy to answer right away. They took a lot of time to explain different things to me. I, at the time, was the GC on the job for an unfortunate situation, but they were very open to me calling a lot and answering a lot of the questions that I had. So on my house, they did the siding and the roof. When I was building the house, I had a general contractor. I lost the general contractor, kind of walked off the job at the time, and I became the sole GC on the job. I had to resign from my full-time job and took this over myself because I had to. And then it was just a struggle to find anybody to respond or be willing to come out in a timely manner. And Rob and Justin at Economy were right there when I called and jumped right into the project. I think the best part of working with Economy was honestly the relationship. It didn't feel like a client to a business. You know, we had a great friendship, relationship going throughout. It was very easygoing, very comfortable, and no question that I asked was wrong or out of, craziness. So it was just a great process. Oh my gosh, I'm thrilled. I mean, one of the things that I loved is I had a picture in mind. I said, I want everything, my roof, my sofas, everything to be black. And it's not something that you see often. And actually, they had to do some major research and digging to get what I needed, because at the time during COVID, it was really hard to get a hold of materials. And the hardest material to get was black soffit and aluminum. But he outsourced and he found what he needed to do, and he made my dream come true with that for sure. And the work, the detail that went into the aluminum wrapping was, it was incredible. I want it to stand out, but I also want it to be unique. I didn't want to look like every other house on the block. So anything that I found and I told them that I wanted, I said I want to somehow incorporate, the cedar from my cedar posts. We came up with the idea of using the cedar shingles that cover the front porch. The other thing I thought about was the roof. I wanted a black roof, but not your generic black, which is like a slate gray. Like, I wanted a pure black roof. And I wasn't sure how possible that was, but they did give me that very nice dark black roof, so it stands out from everybody else. I would definitely recommend them to friends and family, and I'm always recommending them on Facebook. I mean, I think I've probably said it 1,000 times, but I'm not sure that Justin and Rob understand what they did for me during the time. It was an extremely difficult situation. I was carrying a lot at the time, and they really walked me through the process, and I can't thank them enough for everything that they did for me, because it was a lot, and I couldn't be happier.